Jasmine Villegas has opened up for Justin Bieber, guest starred on the small screen, and was named the third most powerful woman on Twitter in 2012. She just released a new EP, and she joins me now. Jasmine, great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on this new EP. It debuted in the top 10 on the iTunes pop chart. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, I know, it really is. And it's crazy because I haven't put out anything like that ever.
Yeah, so this is kind of like your first foray. You've had mixtape before, but this is an exciting new thing. What did you set out to do with the EP? What did you want to say with this new album?
Well, with this EP, I just really wanted to put out some music for my fans, and I haven't for a while. And it's crazy to support an artist who doesn't have any music out, so we worked really hard, even though there was 5 songs on the EP. You know, all the songs really do mean something to me when it comes to the concept and what it's about, and being in the studio and really putting in, you know, things that I've gone through and what I've seen people around me go through, and being able to put that into songs. And I've always wanted to be relatable when it comes to my fans. And then, you know, the album comes out next year, so that'll have more songs, and it'll be something crazy, so I can't wait.
What's the process behind kind of the songwriting and the choosing of the songs for the album?
Well, the process behind that is getting in the studio with the writers and just really sitting down and them just breaking me open, like, what do you want to talk about? What's going on in your life? What do you think people need to hear? And I really have to dig deep and like separate from what, you know, I want to share and what I don't want to share, and what I think would be a really great song. And, you know, usually we pick the beat first, because the beat kind of explains what mood you're going to be in and what kind of song it's going to turn out to be.
So you already have the single out. Can you tell us what the single is about and, you know, how it came about?
Yeah, no, well, That's Me Right There is out, and it's featuring Kendrick Lamar. It's my first single off the EP, and it was crazy how all that went together, from being in the studio and being really sick when I was recording it.
Really?
I was so sick. I had no voice. I had to like really fight to record the song, and the whole concept is basically, you would just think it's like, don't touch my boyfriend, like that's my man, but really, to be honest, about being confident in a relationship and knowing that no matter what, that you got the guy and you don't have to worry about anything.
Wow, so it has a message. It really does.
Yes.
What was it like working with Kendrick?
It was awesome. It was great. He's such a great artist and a great performer, and the fact that my first single would have somebody like Kendrick Lamar on it was amazing.
Signed at 16, but you were going at it for a long time. For people who don't know, tell us kind of how you got your start in music.
No, yeah, I started when I was 11, and
crazy.
I started off with acting and modeling, and it kind of just pushed me into the whole singing category when I was just walking down the street singing one day, and some guy heard me. And
then a lot of people may not know this about you, or maybe they do. You appeared in the Justin Bieber Baby video. You were the love interest, and that was a few years ago now. How did that all come about back then?
That actually, I didn't know who Justin Bieber really was at the time. I didn't know he had his own music, and my manager was like, they want you to be in the video, and I was like, that's actually pretty cool. I've never been in a video that wasn't mine, you know? So when I did that, it was a great experience. It was such a long video shoot, but I had so much fun, and it opened up so many doors for me and so many opportunities that I'm forever thankful for.
Still the second most viewed video on YouTube.
Yeah, I did not know that was going to happen. If I knew that, I could have just been back there with my little self and been like, fix your hair, what's your makeup, this outfit, why did you dance like that? I could have help myself. I was like, it's going to be the top 2 most viewed video. Fix yourself.
Yeah, get it together.
Get it together.
Well, it's a good feeling. But you talk about a lot of personal things in your music. In the past, you've talked about being in an abusive relationship. It's really incredible kind of getting that word out for young women. What did you want to say then, and why did you decide to kind of come out and speak about that?
It was a crazy point in my life when I was 17. I was going through everything. There was so much going on. It was like when it rains, it really does pour. And I thought back then, I was like, I don't know what to do. And I kind of was just accepting my situation rather than trying to do something about it, because I was lost and I didn't know what to do. So when I finally built up the courage to get out of the situation, it still haunted me. And it was like, you know, we all go through things for a reason, whether we want to believe it or not, and we will get through certain things. And when I went through that situation, I was like, maybe, you know, I can take this negative situation and do something positive with it. And that's when I put out a video for it, and I put the hotline for domestic violence at the end, and the calls increased by 50%. And I think it was just great to be able to help as many people as I could who, you know, were in that situation, because it's such a hard thing to get out of. So the fact that I got to do it was great.
Now, that's an incredible way to kind of get the word out to fans. And you're so social. You're really big Twitter.
Yeah.
Very big on Twitter. You have like almost 2 million followers. What is it about Twitter that kind of intrigues you, that you love?
I think it's just like the simple fact of, like, you know, because I love Instagram and I love Twitter. But I think when it's just Twitter, you can just talk about anything and it's accepted. But you know, it's just like you can say anything and everybody does it. So it's like, oh, she just tweeted something random. What the heck? But it's like, no, like we do that too, and it's like so relatable, and like my fans are always engaging in it, so I get to talk to them. Anything I talk about, they know me so well, so anything I say, they'll just be like, oh, that's just Jasmine. She does that all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Because you have an incredible voice. You've done the
Thank
national
you.
anthem, and obviously we hear you on the new single and everything. You're about to turn 21. What are you doing for your birthday?
I'm going to Vegas. I'm renting a big van, and I'm taking a good handful of my friends and my family, and we're going to go to Vegas because I'm the last to turn 21.
Yeah,
so
that's going to be really fun. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Congrats on the new EP, and thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Jasmine Villegas, her new EP is called That's Me Right There. For this and all things entertainment, stay with CBSNews.com.